we are continuing with converting units of measure today, but this time we're moving on from length and we're focusing on mass. So hopefully you remember that mass means the weight of something, how heavy something is. And then we've got our metric and imperial units again. So our metric units of measure are ones that we're quite used to. Okay, we've got our grams, we've got our kilograms, and then imperial, these will be the ones that you've probably heard of, but you might not have used. And these are things like ounces, which are very, very light, and the shortcut for ounces is OZ, Oz, and then pounds. And pounds is a little bit confusing because it's not pound coins, it's got nothing to do with pound coins. And the shortcut for pounds is LBS. I know, okay? So today we're going to be converting between our metric units of mass and our imperial units of mass. Okay, so we have got grams for our metric unit of measure for mass, and we have got ounces for our imperial unit of measure. So this is a set of electric scales, and you can see here we've got a G and an OZ, so this is grams and ounces. So if I turn them on, you can see it starts at 0, and then at the moment it's in ounces. We've got a little OZ there, so it's in ounces. So this spoon, you can see the spoon weighs 0.7 ounces. But if I change it to grams, oopsie, I've got a little G in the corner now. It is 20 grams. So this spoon weighs 20 grams or 0.7 ounces. Okay, so our next conversion fact is that 1 ounce is approximately the same as 28 grams. So 1 ounce is 28 grams. If we know that, we can work out these conversions. If we know what 1 ounce is in grams, we can work out 2 ounces, 5 ounces, 6 ounces. So 2 ounces is going to be double 28. And double 28 is 56 grams. Now I did that using my magic maths, but you might need to use short multiplication for that. So I want you to pause the video and I want you to work out what 5 ounces would be. What would we need to multiply 28 by? And what 6 ounces would be? Would we need to multiply 28 by anything? Or could we work it out using what we already know? So have a look at this, pause the video and work out these 2 answers. Okay, so to work out what 5 ounces is in grams, we know what 1 ounce is. 1 ounce is 28, so to work out 5 ounces, we can do 28 times 5, and we can work that out using short multiplication, or we can do 28 times 10, which we can use our magic maths for, and then we can halve it. Okay, so 5 ounces should be 140 grams. Okay, now 6 ounces, we can do 28 times 6. That's one way of doing it. Or we could do 5 ounces add 1 ounce. 5 add 1 is 6. So we could use these 2 facts that we already know. So 6 ounces would be 168 grams. to imagine that I am making some shortbread. And here's my recipe. I can see that I've got the ingredients here. They're measured in ounces and they make enough for 12 people, which should probably be enough for me. But I also want you to imagine that Johnny is being a bit stingy and he says I can't use his posh scales and he takes them away. It's snatch. Yeah. So I have to use my ones that are in grams. They don't measure in ounces. But that doesn't matter because I know how to convert. So I need to convert these ounces into grams. Okay, so 8 ounces. I know what 1 ounce is. So 8 ounces is going to be 28 times 8. Put it in. There we go. So 8 ounces should be 244 grams. Can you pause the video? Can you work out these ones for me, please? So change them from ounces into grams. I just realised a mistake. Right, can you work out 6 ounces and 10 ounces, please? So 6 ounces would be 6 times 28, which was 168 grams. And 10 ounces, that's nice and easy. We just times 28 by 10, so we need 280 grams of flour. So I don't need Johnny's posh scales. I can use my ones that measure in grams, and it means that I don't have to share the shortbread. It's a win-win situation.
Right.
Right, moving on to pounds, or rather annoyingly, lbs. Okay, now pounds are used again for mass, for the weight of something. When a baby is born, their weight is often in pounds. When you stand on the scales and you weigh yourself, it will be in stones and pounds. And another conversion fact for you is that 1 pound is approximately 450 grams. Okay. There we go, next conversion fact. So, using that, I'm going to give you a question to solve. Right, we need Luca for the next question, but I think he might be asleep. Lulu? Yeah.
You asleep, buddy?
Luca? Do you want to come and do a maths video? Or do you want to stay sleeping? You can stay sleeping. Let's get Lyra.
Okay.
Lyra, can you help me with a maths lesson, please? Okay, so I want you to imagine that Lyra is 6 pounds. Let's pop you down, sweetheart. Thank you. Okay, she's 6 pounds. I would like you to use your conversion fact and work out what Lyra would be in grams. As an extra challenge, can you work out what Lyra would be in kilograms? It's going to be a decimal number. Okay, so pause the video and see if you can work this out. Okay, so if we know that 1 pound is 450 grams and we're working out 6, we can times 450 by 6. Okay, and that gives us the answer of 2,700 grams. That seems like quite a lot now. Okay, but that is right, 2,700 grams. Now, if we were converting that into kilograms, we're getting bigger, so we have to divide, and our magic number is 1,000, because there are 1,000 grams in a kilogram. So I'm going to use my place value knowledge. 1, 2, 3. So Lyra is 2.7 kilograms. Okay, I wonder if you got that right. Okay, so you need to download the document. I think it's called Units of Mass, and have a look and see which challenge you'd like to do using 1, 2 or 3 stars. Now, if you don't remember these, that doesn't matter. We're not expecting you to remember these conversion facts. If you can, that's fab, but if you can't, don't worry, because we just want to be able to see that you can convert when you're given these facts. And you'll notice that when you go onto your worksheet, you're given some conversion facts at the top, which you can use. Okay, so have a think whether you do 1, 2 or 3 stars and see how you get on. Do you want to say bye, Luca? Come on, because you came in here. Aww. Okay, good luck. Bye.